Assalamu alaikum, hello everyone. First of all, excuse me for this position of recording this video. It's just so spontaneous. Anyways, today I'm recording this video without any script, without any preparation, and I do not know actually what to say or what I am going to talk about. But the thing that I know is that a lot of people told me to talk slowly in English so they can understand and they can catch my pronunciation. Okay, and the second thing is that today I am going to give you a very important advice in learning English. Okay, so what is usual for people is that they, or maybe you are one of them, you just, in order to learn language, let's say English language, you go to YouTube in order to watch lessons. You come to my YouTube page or maybe my YouTube channel in order to also watch the videos. Unfortunately, this is not going to be helpful for you in the long run. Why? Because in order to really acquire a language, there is a difference between learning a language and acquire a language in language sciences. So in order for you to acquire a language, acquire means to learn English language or any other language in a natural way. You learn naturally. So one of the most powerful ways in order for you to learn or to acquire a language naturally is through living the language with your lifestyle. For example, I personally used to do this method, and I am here today in order to share with you the same method that you can use. So one of the most important ways to learn a language or to acquire language, as I told you, is through living the language in your lifestyle, because learning is a lifestyle. Okay, for example, I used this technique and I am still using till nowadays. So what I did and what I still do always, because language always needs training, whatever your level is. Okay, for example, when I get up in the morning, I look at my bed like this and I wonder, or I ask myself how to call a bed in English. Because learning starts with wondering and asking questions. For example, when I get up, I go to wash my hands and my face, and I always ask myself how to call a hand in English. What is a hand in English, or any other part of the body in English? For example, I go to take a shower. Also, while taking the shower, I ask myself how to say I take a shower in English, and so on. I go to eat and I look at my food like this and I say how to say this food in English, how to say this kind of vegetable or fruit in English, and so on. I go, whatever the situation is, okay, I go out or I hang out with my friends, or maybe I go to the store or the supermarket. While looking at the goods and the items like this, there are tomatoes, there are yogurts, there are cheeses. Anyways, whatever the item is, I just ask myself, what is this item called in English? For example, I am going to a trip in a road. I look at the forests, the trees and the mountains, and I ask myself how to call this, how to call that, how to call this, how to call that, etc. This is the natural way of learning, through observation. When you observe the things, you ask questions, and when you ask the questions, you reach the answers. So this was my simple video. If you liked it, just share it with your friends in order for you all to learn faster.